Today's tutorial is going to be on creating a EOS account without a third party having to do it for you. So until now, if you didn't have a Genesis snapshot and an account created, there was no way to move your tokens from an exchange to a wallet. Or so basically, there's not wallets in EOS. It's more you have an account name and a private key, and that can be interacted with all these other kind of block explorers, I almost call them, more than wallets. So you go to this link here. I'm going to link it under the video. It's an EOS key generator. I recommend once you get there, disconnect your Wi-Fi. Then you can hit generate an EOS key, and that way, if there's any key loggers or anything. Anyone spying on you, they're not going to get your keys that it generates. So once you generate the keys, copy paste these into a notepad file. Alright, so we got them in there. I recommend keeping this in a USB drive. I have about 4 USB drives, and anytime I make a new private key or anything, I put that on each of those drives, and then I store them in different places. You can also write it down on paper, but it's kind of a hassle when you need to actually use the thing, typing it in, and I think it's pretty safe on a USB drive personally. I don't recommend storing it on a cloud server at all. I know some people put it on the iCloud or Google Cloud or all these other online storage spaces. I don't recommend that at all. I think that's pretty vulnerable, especially if you have a lot of money at stake. Anyway, head over to My EOS Kit after you've created your key. Go to the Create Account section. So if you have your tokens on the exchange, you'll select Create Account via Exchange. If you have an account already and you're just creating a second account, this way you could just use the scatter. But this is basically a tutorial mainly for people who don't have an account yet. So anyway, click Create Account via Exchange Withdrawal. You have to create your account name now. It's going to be 12 characters, A through Z, all lowercase, and then the numbers 1 to 5 only. So we're just going to create something random. That's 12, I believe. Yeah. Now you're going to grab the owner key and active key. It's going to be the public key that will own the account. So 53 characters begins with EOS. So we're going to grab this public key here. Copy, paste it in, continue. So now if you're on Binance or Kraken or wherever, log into the exchange. I'm not going to do that part now. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you have your EOS in there, you're going to send 1.3597 to this address here. Sign up EOS. It's a smart contract they've created. You put this memo line in there. And then after the transaction is completed, which should be a couple seconds to a couple minutes maximum, EOS transfers instantly, but Binance, the exchanges, can sometimes prolong that process a little bit. So once it's created, check here. You click this name, and it should pull up here, and it'll say that your account is active, and it'll show you how much EOS you have in there. And then you can just use this name from Binance to transfer the rest to that account. So don't transfer all your tokens to this sign up EOS. Only transfer 1.3597. I don't know what happens if you transfer everything to that when you're signing up. But yeah, that's how you'd create your create a brand new account on the EOS mainnet without having a third party. This is just a smart contract you're interacting with. It's on the blockchain, so it can be trusted and verified, and you're not going to get scammed this way. Basically, all you're doing here is buying enough RAM to create your account. It's a one-time fee. Once that account's created, everything else on the network is going to be free for you. and you can send over your tokens from Binance, from Kraken, from Huobi, or wherever you're at, and you can vote, stake, unstake, buy RAM, do whatever you want to do on the mainnet. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.